Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so last time I saved here, and we picked Sayori, gonna pick that again. Just gonna skip all through that dialogue. If you haven't seen it, then you didn't see my last episode. You should go watch that. So let's see. Trying to still get in cahoots with Yuri. Okay, so she likes fantasy stuff and horror. So, Daydream? No. No. Flying Climax Massacre. Misery. Sadness, alone marriage, raindrops, uncontrollable. Sorry, let me turn my phone on mute. Destiny. Okay. Death, rainbow, defeat, intellectual, extreme, skirt, question, nightgown, dance, clumsy. Extreme. Anime is going to be her. Landscape, Doki Doki Sparkle, Entropy, Tenacious Pure Childhood, Disown, Misfortune, Essence, Analysis, Unrequited, Promise, Headphones, Melancholy, Strawberry, Calm Bubbles, Eternity, Judgment, Peace, Agonizing, Pain, Scars, Cry, Sugar, Holiday, Prayer, Insight, Flee, Fantasy, Skipping, Rain Cloud, Existence, Hopeless, Kitty, Giggle, Starscape, Precious, Hair, Broken, Puppy, Meager, Wrath, Extraordinary, Captive, Bouncy, Twirl, Sensation, Melody, Lazy, Friends, Captive. Okay, cool. 1 second, let me mute my mic. Okay. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Maybe you shouldn't be, hanging out with your boyfriend. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Aw, Monica. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. Aw, I can't wait for the festival. You must have forgotten, Natsuki, that you still have to read in front of people. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school that we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Yeah, she seems to like to eat a lot. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Oh, fried squid. Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying they don't like squid? Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Why would Monica really like squid? Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Is this game breaking the fourth wall? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own events for now, okay? Fine. Your actions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey, what up, fam? Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before returning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Bradley, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little bit too much, but she seems a bit in a downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room with Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. That's kind of weird. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Bradley. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that's bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Bradley. Oh, shit! Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Oh, I got a pocket. It's not any different now than it's always been here. You're so funny, Bradley. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know, anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why do I always feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Of course it's Yuri. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Oh yeah, got some chill tunes now. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, what's up with that face? Yuri, what'd you do? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. She's your senpai. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be a bit dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Bradley. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. Yeah, that's how your poems go. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? Mm-hmm. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Uh, I, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she'd be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Uh, uh that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make me reading, if there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contracts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just. Yuri was gonna go make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one person job, isn't it? That's. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Oh, shit, Yuri. Or do you want. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Bradley in club activities? Damn, son. Eh. Yeah, exactly. My mouth gapes. I. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Hmm. Then let's go, Bradley. Ah, are you really like a really stuck up bitch? God damn it. I fucking liked your personality, but now you just seem mean. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Eggs. It's once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. Yeah, you just gotta be careful with what you say, man. You can't take back words you've said. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but I don't think she did the right thing. You could have been a little bit more nice about it, just saying, oh, well, I just want to have someone to talk to or something. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Bradley, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah, damn, I'm good at talking. Look at this shit. No way I could do this in real life. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Ah, um, Yuri lifts her head. Bradley, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Bradley, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Why do I feel like that's going to be important? Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Measuring? You're taking out a fucking ruler and be like, this one is 3 inches. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyways. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Bradley. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Bradley, I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Right, because you're tall. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! Nah, something's up. What do, Yuri? You into, like, BDSM or something? Where you get, like, chained up and your back's always fucked up? Hold on. Let me just make sure I muted it. Cool. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. Look, see? Look at that face. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me the teacup. Holding it with one hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Come on, dude, it's not that hard. Like, don't touch your boobs, don't touch your boobs, don't touch your boobs. After a few moments, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, look at this. There's even like little pieces of, I don't know what that would be. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. By her left arm, so I'm to her left. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy, pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply That's weird. Even fucking friends don't do that. As if the situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively, yeah, you just fucking, oh look, she even has a piece of chocolate now. You just hold it there and be like, get it, get the chocolate. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri expression suddenly breaks. You didn't even fucking notice. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Bradley. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah, well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, friends don't fucking act weird like this, dude. Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. I love her eyes. That purple's dope. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by expression that even she can't focus now. Her heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Ah, like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh, come on, Monica. You can't just cut me off like that. Oh, come on. They're just getting good. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Oh, come on. Can you help put Yuri away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Dude, there's no fucking way I could. I just have a strange feeling about something, so I'm gonna go and save. Okay, so after that, me and Yuri got pretty close, if you know what I mean. So I don't know if I should pick Yuri first and go straight back to her and talk about it, or I should pick someone else. I bet you Sayuri was watching. Let's see what she has to say. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh, shit. Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Yeah, sure. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Bradley. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. No, Sayori, something's wrong. Are you freaking out because I'm getting closer with Yuri? Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Wait, I didn't read your poem. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Okay. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I didn't even get to read your poem. I guess I'll talk to Monica. Hi, Bradley. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Or I'm just trying to, hang out with her? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. I wouldn't think that. That's the best way to describe it. I would say strange. She's a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get more personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstand. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already has a... Oh. Damn. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Aw, you son of a bitch. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying... Anyway, Why? Why am I being a dickhead? Why? She was just making a joke. Go along with it, dude. Shit. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who's found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift to sky, victim of the currents of wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. And when all else has failed me, when all others have turned, legend is all that remains, the last dim star gleaming in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up on a gust of wind. Okay, I thought this poem was like supposed to go like, oh, she's going to like give you expression or something, or she's going to tell you something that you never knew. But then it just like goes back to what her thing was yesterday. Fucked up and dark. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of the same things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote it. I mean, yeah, but you got really weird there at the end. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxal, para, paradoxical. I don't know, whatever. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Yeah, that like the the wonder of the world is the mystery in it. If you know everything, you lose light in the world. It's always nice to have mystery behind stuff because it pushes you to find it, or it just leaves you encapsed in it. Like it makes you want to know more about it. You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. You know, you're fucking telling me, dude. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? I mean, you can't really focus on all the negativity in your life. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. What the fuck's that supposed to mean, Monica? You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. When you find other people who enjoy writing, then share becomes a lot easier. I guess instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You have some weird ass advice. Alright, let's go back to Yuri. Oh, look at that smug ass face. Bradley, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? You know who we didn't hear a lot from today? Natsuki. Yuri gently smiles at herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Bradley, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Oh, that's fucking sad. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. I mean, shit. We're in the same grade, I would feel. So you could just eat with me and eat with the girls in this club. I mean, in fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it, anyways. Why am I starting to think that? Okay, so here's my theory. I made a joke about the BDSM thing earlier, but that's not what it has to do with. I feel like she's maybe abused at home, and she has to keep her thoughts to herself, and reading is a way to get away from it all. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mystery of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? That's sad, Yuri. That's very sad. I feel sad for you. Not even in game. I personally feel sad for you. And those friends don't laugh at me. Shit. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Fuck, what do you mean? You're just tall. You're not fat. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Bradley. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understand what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Bradley. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. That's fucking awesome. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Yeah. I mean, I just joined a club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? Um, if you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach. A marvel millions of the years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under the clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest would to get lost in it. Oh, the easiest world, I think, to get lost in. Is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at you, foundations? Will it give in? Oh, will it gently lick at your foundations until it gives in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stay in where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my pace to road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth furthermore. Okay, so your poem was dope until the very end. Seemed kind of weird. I'm done with the poem. I read it. Let me be done. I read it. let me be done. Oh, I think I have to click on the outside. Um, I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, I wasn't. It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Okay, so you guys are making up. That's cool. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she would want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Thought I heard someone. Natsuki. Oh, man. This is seriously a step backwards. Oh, come on, Natsuki. Eh? I like your last two better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay, okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't there more of a isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, um, it's not like that, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Yeah, I can tell you hit me in the stomach. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Okay, I haven't really been paying attention to the music that plays with these poems, but is this one dumbed down because it's Natsuki? I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Oh yeah, you like messing up the rhymes at the end. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's a nice poem. I actually like that. It felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something a nice message for once. Yeah, that's shit. I was thinking about something. Kind of hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, gee, she's not better. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You could really see her doing that, making us write about the same topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. I liked your poem. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a sec. Is it just me or did something strange just happen now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. What? That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when dressed in club. Catchphrase? Oh, did she? Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different here is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? She ran home. I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. What? What's wrong with that? Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so it has something to do with me. Know it. Because you just blew me off and never asked that. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. What we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Wow, Natsuki didn't like that. No, now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set that atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Bradley. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'd really appreciate that. That's... If Monica's suggesting I'm spending a weekend with one of my club members, who do you think it's going to be? Are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Bradley may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How could it be? How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Bradley too. What are you saying? It'd be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. Let's do some vibe checks on people. In the end, I think it's up to Bradley to decide how he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Bradley, you okay with this, right? And then, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Wait, I can pick Sayuri. Just gonna go ahead and save. I'll go ahead and save here. I'm picking Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Bradley? Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Someone was chatting with me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone could tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Oh, you little butthurt that I didn't get to spend time with you. You're hitting me anyways, like you're not being nice about it. If you want me to hang out, just say it. Don't act so weird about it. And I actually have never hung out with Monica before, so I'm glad I saved. Because, I don't know. We'll see how this game goes. At the end, I might go back and see what different choices do. Because this feels like a dating simulator. But, we'll see. Because, who knows? Monica's very pretty. And, I can't really impress her with anything. Because she's not one of the choices with the book. Or with the poems. Yep, said that. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yep, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Bradley? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Bradley picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one impressed. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feels good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal of nothing, but I'm going to say this. Huh? You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any words on contacting you, don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. I think that'd be the best way, yes? Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then, I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? How the hell do you know where I live? No, not at all. I thought that I'd be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, she doesn't want me to go to her house. I told you. I bet you she's abused at home. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like that I should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Bradley. I think that will make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? Oh, come on. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. I think you both know why. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight at my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. So we're going to walk home together? I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. What the hell? More than that, she told me that she's looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something between us? Yeah. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. With, with the way you two acted in class with the chocolates and reading, something already is happening. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Okay. And that's where we shall end it. If you guys enjoyed, then leave a like. And as always, goodbye.